He's back. You already know what this is. Another week, another Madden 25 online matchup for you guys. This one's a little bit different though. This isn't the usual online ranked match where I play an opponent and he rage quits. This opponent actually plays the whole game, so shout out to him for that. But I just don't know what it is with me lately. I just can't stop picking my Atlanta Falcons. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the NFL draft is coming up in a few short weeks, and I'm pretty excited, I'm pretty anxious to get this season underway, just so I can get that taste of that nasty 4-12 season out of my mouth. That's really been hard for me to stomach this entire year, I won't even lie about it. But as you can see, I'm running with my Atlanta Falcons, and he's picking the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we're playing in Pittsburgh. So let's go on ahead and head down to the field and get into it, shall we? So on his opening possession, I decided to test him a little bit to see how well he handles pressure. And as you can see, Big Ben just shrugs off tacklers like he's dripping in baby oil or some nonsense. I don't know what that's about, but that pressure got home, he got rid of it, and completed a pass to a wide receiver who was out of bounds. I mean, there's no way they're sneaking that past me. They tried though. I give him an E for effort. Next possession, he comes out and makes a completion to Antonio Brown for a nice gain of 15 yards. Defense is all over it though. Make the tackle short. Now this next play is a situation where all the planets and galaxies just seem to align perfectly for him, so he scores. Sometimes it just plays out that way. You just get beat. So I'm down pretty early, and he's already in a position where he can go up by 14 points. My defense is just letting me down early. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm rusty, or it's just the fact that the Atlanta Falcons defense honestly isn't that great, and that's just fact. But I don't make excuses. I just play, and this is what happens. So he scores. He's up by 14 now, and he's probably feeling good about things right about now. But little does he know is that my confidence is never going to get shook in Madden. I'm the type of player that you have to put away. I don't care what the score is. I don't care how horrible my last drive was. I'm going to come out and compete until the fourth quarter and the clock reads all zero. And what a play on the play action pass by Matt Ryan to Julio Jones for 48 yards. So the next play, I just dump it off to Steven Jackson in the flat, who gains about 4 yards on the play. Nothing major, but it puts me in perfect position to dial up my patented wide receiver screen, and Julio Jones pretty much walks into the end zone untouched. So now we're finally on the scoreboard, making things a little bit more interesting. His first drive after I score, I gotta hit him with the give me that, because he forces it into double coverage, and William Moore easily comes up with the interception. I'm not sure where he was going with the ball, but if he doesn't want it, I'll gladly take it off his hands. So my next play, I set up the screenplay, and it's dialed up to perfection. I mean, I have blockers in the right place. I just have one man to beat, hit him with the quick little spin move, and walk right into the end zone for a touchdown. So it's a tie ball game. After starting down 14-0, my Atlanta Falcons answered the early challenge of adversity and responded. So 14-14, if our defense can just hold up here. If our defense could just hold up here. Okay, so apparently nobody wants to tackle Bell today. I mean, that's just what it looks like to me. So he has a first and goal situation. The first play gets blown up by Paul Warrilow. Man, that was just nasty. Warrilow was on him as soon as he took the snap. But the next possession, he comes out, spreads the field on me a little bit, and I probably should have challenged that play because I'm not sure he got both feet down. But anyway, they called it a touchdown. So I'm down 21-14. I got to come back and respond. I am not afraid of the Pittsburgh secondary, so I'll come out and throw a strike to Roddy White right off of the bat. Next possession, I come back and throw it into double coverage and still maintain the catch with Julio Jones. That's probably as tight a window as it gets right there. So this next possession on 1st and 10, I figure it's a good time to dial up a play action pass and hit him deep. And what I think I see is not actually what I see. I expected Troy Polamalu to stay back there in that cover 2 shell, but unfortunately he shades over to the sideline and gets the pick. So the Steelers get the ball back, but then Asante Samuel says, give me that, and picks it off and gives me the ball at the Pittsburgh Steelers 35-yard line. So pretty much at this point, anything in the playbook is a go. So I decided to come out and take a shot. I don't anticipate Cortez Allen playing bump and run on my slot receiver, so he gets a free release. Harry Douglas just runs right by him, catches an easy touchdown. Again, another accurate pass by Matt Ryan because there was coverage all around him. So we're all tied up at 21. Big Ben drops back and forces a pass into coverage. I'm not sure how that wasn't intercepted. This next possession, after moving the chains, he drops back again, looks downfield and throws it up. Could have been intercepted. That's 2 consecutive plays that interceptions should have been thrown. So at the third play, he comes out, shotgun, drops back, looks downfield, and Thomas DeCoux happily says, give me that, as he takes advantage of Big Ben's 3rd interception on the day. So my next possession starts out a little bit more conservative. I pitch to Steven Jackson off the right side and dance a little bit too much in the backfield, but still managed to pick up 6 yards. So we'll take that. We'll take the positive gain and any additional yardage to help us keep the chains moving. So Toilolo goes in motion. Matt Ryan hands the ball off to Steven Jackson, who then hits the left side and picks up the first down. So that's 2 consecutive runs by the Falcons. But just when the Falcons appear to have their running game figured out, Steven Jackson coughs up the ball and gives it right back to the Pittsburgh offense. Come on, that is not something that we can afford at this point. So now they get the ball back. Roethlisberger goes play action, but he's under pressure immediately by Warlow, who forces the fumble. But luckily for him, Bell was in the backfield already and picks up the fumble, so they lose a bunch of yards, brings up 2nd and 22. Roethlisberger goes back, pump fakes, but gets sacked by 3 Falcons at the same time. But give credit to Babineau coming up from the defensive tackle spot to make the sack. So next plays 3rd and 31. He has no options. I send a little bit of pressure there, so it forces him to punt. And again, shout out to him for actually punting, because I know a lot of cats wouldn't. But I can't field the punt for some reason, even after calling for the fair catch. That was just a bizarre play. So then Matty Ice comes out, goes play action, takes a shot deep. He's well covered. That could have been picked off, actually, but I thought I had a step, but still let it fly. So I go back to the ground game, hand it off to Steven Jackson, who runs up the middle, gains about 6, bringing up a 3rd and 4. Matty Ice in the shotgun and gets smacked. Couldn't even get the pass off. So it's 4th and 4. I decided to go for it, spread the field on him. Julio Jones in motion, drop back, look downfield, setting up the screenplay, and it's set up to perfection once again. It looked like he blitzed everybody on that play. So Jaquez Rodgers was able to sneak out of the backfield and pick up a huge gain and almost score. Probably should have scored. So of course I just handed off to Steven Jackson, who just rumbles in for the touchdown and can finally take the lead. I can't have any more defensive breakdowns. Just can't happen if I want to win this game. As Bell runs off right tackle for a gain of 6 yards, bringing up a 2nd and 4 situation. So I come out and I decide I want to be a little bit more aggressive here, blitzing my linebacker, and it works. It forces him to get rid of the ball. Desmond Trufant picks it off and says, Give me that. So after Big Ben's 4th interception of the day, Matty Ice comes out and he's barking out all kinds of instructions at the line, takes the snap under center, drops back and hits Julio Jones for another completion to move the chains. Matty Ice has been accurate today except for that 1 interception. Next play, 1st and 10, Ryan takes a snap and he's under pressure and just gets rid of it. Kaufman gets smacked, coughs up the ball, bringing up a 2nd and 10 situation. I probably should have just thrown that out of bounds, but I can live with the result. So Matty Ice is barking out instructions. He takes the snap under center, throws in the double coverage, so I take control of Tony Gonzales, go up and make the catch. User catch for a touchdown. Let's go. Unfortunately, Tony's injured, but we'll live with the result. So this late in the game, this is really my opponent's last chance to get anything going. He completes a pass to Antonio Brown, picks up the first down, but as the case has been all day, Big Ben throws it up. Desmond Trufant's in perfect position for the interception to say, Give me that. But unfortunately, I do absolutely nothing with the offensive possession and give it right back to Big Ben, who then returns the favor. I mean, really, this is just one of those games where it's just give me that pretty much all game long. So that's a wrap on the game. The Falcons end up taking this one 35-21 after the Falcons secondary forced Big Ben to throwing 6 interceptions. It's impossible to win if you throw 2 or 3, let alone 6. But anyway, that's all the time that I got, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you click that like button, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff that you guys have been doing. Check out my previous videos and keep it locked right here because you won't want to miss any of my future content. Also, I'm really pushing this video to get 100 likes. If I can get 100 likes in this video, the video immediately following like number 100 will be a giveaway video. I'm not going to tell you exactly what the giveaway is going to be just yet, but trust me, my track record speaks for itself. If you want, you can check out my prior giveaway videos to kind of see what I'm talking about. But as always, folks, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'm up against the clock, so I'm going to have to leave it there. So I'm going to check you guys out in the next video real soon. Give me that.